For those of you who've consumed no New Zealand media over the past week, the British and Irish Lions are in the country and their tour begins tomorrow night. Once they wound their ways along our highways and byways, the 1971 Lions, for example, went to Timaru, Greymouth, Gisborne, Masterton, showering their particular kind of rugby gold on communities too small for such visits now. Instead, these Lions play 3 games in Auckland, yes 3, and only leave the main centres twice for Rotorua and for Whangarei this weekend. And in the north, they're delighted to be a pot of gold at the end of that rainbow. To prove it, our producer Bridget Burke called the Mayor of Whangarei, Sheryl Mai, and asked her to leave her office, go out now, walk into the CBD and find a Lions supporter. And then 3 minutes later, we called her back.
Hello, Sheryl speaking.
Mayor Sheryl, it's John Campbell. How are you?
Hey, John Campbell. I just watched some little kids, they walked past and they were going, roar, and I said, are you Lions fans?
and were they just part of the excitement, the vibe?
They're just part of the excitement and vibe. They're wandering down the street and their granddad is over from England, so talk about perfect timing.
Oh, you're joking. So they've just wandered past you, have they?
Yeah, they were. They were. Well, I nabbed them. They were not letting them go now.
Have you accosted them knowing Radio New Zealand was going to call? God, no wonder you're Mayor. You're quick on your feet.
Too right I am, John. Absolutely.
So have you got Lions fans with you?
I've got Lions fans standing in front of me, absolutely.
You couldn't pass the phone over, could you?
I could absolutely pass the phone over.
Okay, thank you. I'll go. We'll talk to you in a sec. Thank you so much.
Okay, here he is.
Hello, my name is John.
Hello.
Hello, who am I talking to?
My name is Colin Wynne.
Hello, my name is John. You're on Radio New Zealand.
Oh, wow.
Welcome to New Zealand. When did you arrive?
A week ago.
And what are you doing? Just travelling around?
Well, my daughter lives in Auckland, so I've come over for a holiday and the rugby as well.
And you're up north, in the so-called winterless north. You'd be wanting to complain about that phrase at the moment, wouldn't you?
Oh, my God, yeah. They talk about the rain in England, but this is a bit much.
So are you going to the game tomorrow?
Yes, I am. Well, we are, yes, three of us, yeah.
It's exciting, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It is at the moment, yeah. It's early days yet. We always start the tour with a great deal of excitement.
Yeah, you've brought 41 fine players. That's a fantastic squad.
It's a good squad this time, yeah. We're ever hopeful this time. Best squad we've had for a long time.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, and some fine men in it too, which is, it's a good squad on and off the field. That's exciting stuff. Have you ever been up north before? Have you ever been up to Northland?
I've been around, yeah. I've been up as far as Cape Reinga. This is my 5th time in New Zealand now.
You've probably seen more of the country than many New Zealanders, I suspect.
Yeah, we do a bit of touring, yeah.
Yeah. Well, welcome back, and may the best team win in all the games.
I think so, yeah. At the end of the day, that's all we want, yeah. As long as it's the Lions, we don't mind.
Excellent. Can you pass me back to the Mayor?
Yeah, will do.
Thanks so much. Thank you. Lovely. Bye-bye.
Hey, John.
Hello. So that's it, isn't it? I mean, for people who are listening, who don't give a damn about rugby and wonder what all the fuss is about, it's that, isn't it? It's people like that who are suddenly in your town on a wintry weekend in June, spending money and having fun.
Precisely. That is absolutely the buzz that's beginning to happen. It's so exciting.
It is exciting. And all the accommodation's been gone for months, I guess?
Yes. We do, however, have some really generous locals who have said, if anybody needs a bed, we'll bill it them. So our eyesight has compiled a list of people who are keen to have fans that we don't want them homeless. We don't want them on the street tomorrow night.
No. So can you explain? So if somebody is travelling around in their camper van listening to this now and they need somewhere to stay tomorrow night, how do they get in contact with these kind people?
So they just contact our eyesight, which is our visitor information centre.
Right,
and they've got a list of all of the people who have phoned them and said, we've got a bed or a back lawn or whatever it is if there's a camper van. So, yeah, we're definitely getting into the spirit of opening our doors to these fans.
Yeah, and those fans, if they're billeted in a house in Whangarei or nearby, maybe a bit up the coast or whatever, they'll remember that forever. They'll probably remember that longer than they remember the game, right?
That's exactly the type of experience that you never forget. It's that personal touch and knowing that you've been with a family who otherwise you'd never meet.
No, that's
a great opportunity.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And also, lest we forget, I don't want to be crass and lower the tone, but it's a financial bonanza for the city too, isn't it?
Well, the people I was just talking to, they said, look, we're in town and we're here to spend some money, and where can we park? Getting all the tips from the locals. So yeah, there's a real boost for our retailers who rely on things like this to be able to share the love.
Yeah, other than the game itself, which is tomorrow night, kick-off 7:30, what else is happening? Is anything special happening around it?
Yep, we've got a late lunch happening in the laneway, which is a covered area in our CBD, and so lots of people are putting on wonderful food and hospitality in the laneway. We've got activities down at our town base and our waterfront, where there'll be face painting and buskers and entertainment, and also lots of food, cafe things happening down there. We've got Crafternoon, which is at our the local bar called the Butter Factory, and they've got craft beers happening tomorrow afternoon as well. And then, of course, all of the bars are getting themselves geared up for the fans to pour into during and after the game.
Yeah, fantastic. You going tomorrow night?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, I hope it's a wonderful weekend in the north, and thank you for joining us, and thank you for talent wrangling on the footpath of Whangarei as you went along.
Thanks, John.
Lovely to talk to you. Have a great weekend.
Thank you very much.